I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's Daily Review. Today is Friday, May 26, 2023. Let's hop right into it here. As you see, as we discussed yesterday in the video, please watch that. We said that the price would shoot up, get into these imbalances. We had this one here, and then we had this one up here. Sure enough, takes almost 75% of it. Here in the video, you'll see this is a screenshot of the video. Me outlining what I want to see, price coming up here, and we have done that very nicely actually. Now as far as it coming down, that's a whole nother conversation. At the moment, that's what I'd like for it to happen now that we've came up here, but the thing is this could take some time. As you see, like when this price retraced, it slowly inched up and then it came down. Well, we might see this peak happen too. We might tap up back into the, we might finish this imbalance that's left because there's a space there. But at the same time, we might have some more on the top side. So it all depends how it works out, how it looks like. You expect it, you want it to happen right when it touches it, but that's not the way it works, number one. Number two, we have a holiday, Memorial weekend, Monday's off. So that is going to be also in the factor of how price delivers as well. So as you see, every time it's dropping, they save it with these big bullish movement and comes down, right? Lower low, lower high, right? So here, do we get another second day of bullishness, which would be considered Tuesday? Do we see that here, right? So that's the question. Are we going to pull up one more time and then come down is what I'm thinking. So, or it falls from this sort of area, right? Anyways, let's go real quick through a 4-hour. I don't want to make this video too long. You can see here, big bullish candle at the 6 in the morning, 4-hour, right? Rushes right through, comes down, retraces just 20% of the body, right? Flies all the way at 10 a.m. as well, and shoots up and gets into this imbalance and takes out all this liquidity right there. Let me go to a 1-hour real quick. Actually, you know what? Before I do, just taking a look at this, even when this was consolidating and moving around, we had that shift of structure. So when I said that was a break of structure, that ended up panning out. I'll show you in a lower time frame where it ended up actually buying from. But if you look at this from a distance, right, just looking at it from a distance, you got all this, bearish candles, right? So the trade alone from here, when we went from this imbalance on the daily to this, that's how you want to trade. That's the secret to trading, is finding all the inefficiencies in price, because generally price is going to run to balance that, right? So this is a very logical buy, right? 100% from a distance. If you look at it, right, it looks like you need to come up, even if it's going to sink to L, it still needs to kind of retrace, right? So obviously, but from this range to this range, I'm sure this is very close to the 50. I don't know, I didn't care, I'm looking at different levels. But yeah, there's the 50 right there, right above that. Perfect example. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna actually just go straight to a 1 minute, to be honest with you, because actually a 15-minute is better first. Hold on a second. So I want to show you this very clear. Called it in the group, let them know before we get to the entry. Here you'll see that when we took the buy, we had a retracement. Boom, that's your break of structure. It's your retracement. People thought this is a 50 level, it's in the imbalance, and you have a block here. Oh, okay, it's gonna buy. Well, a little bit, but it's not that realistic. So we opened up here, we came down first. Look how we came down first, took out that liquidity, got into a more reasonable, deeper level, and then we're now inside these blocks right here, and then slowly held as support, and that would have been your buy, that would have been your buy. And then when I told the students at 8:30 we were going to retrace, well, not at 8:30 but pre 8:30, I said we're going to retrace into a beautiful block here. That's the imbalance right there. We have the open, see this thin line right here, that's the open of the day, right? So we had that with this, and right here you do have a support block right here, even on smaller time frames. So this is like a perfect pattern. Perfect, literally. So let me go into a 1 minute so now you can see this real quick, and I'll be done. So you'll see here beautifully that it came into that area, right? Look, you see that open right there? That's the open line right there. All right. You could have pushed buy immediately. You want some confirmation? Well, you got what we teach every day here. You have a pop-up coming right back into the block to the point, right? So as soon as you see that, you push it. You don't, there's no waiting, there's no let me see, it's you push it. If you wanted more confirmation from there, you had another one. Price made another imbalance right here. Price comes right back into it. Could have been a buyer there. You had this one here. This would have, if you had your stop loss right there, you would have lost. But if you had it here, you would have been fine. But look where the price retraces back to, which is completely normal. Comes right back into this block again, and taps it, right? And that's perfectly a great buy with this block as well. Sure enough, price went up into the first imbalance here, went up, retraced right back at a perfect level here on a different time frame. You can see it. It just immediately rebalances all this and seals price. This would have been another good buy right there. And then price shoots off, fills this up, takes out the liquidity. I don't know if it's going to show it on here. Takes that liquidity right there. See that? Runs right through it, and then uses it again. See how it bounces back right there? Uses it as support with this imbalance. This is also a trade. If you took it or not, that's a whole other question. But you can see the precision there. All right, and then we run all the way up. We run straight up, right through that liquidity there with this green line, and right back into this imbalance, and then they're going to hold price for the holiday. You could have caught this. I called this as well as far as a sell. Right there, this imbalance right there. Very clear you could take it for 100 points, but this is not something you hold or anything like that. But we still have some imbalance here. But the whole objective, I was done completely when it even reached up here. So I didn't all this, I didn't need it. It was a beautiful day already, and it's Friday, and I love to trade. Generally between 8 and 11 is my sweet spot, and I don't need any more than that. I don't know why anybody else would need more than that. So anyways, hopefully this helps, and again, I've already depicted what I think is going to happen. So all right, so have a good weekend, everybody. Take care, and God bless.